fellow Bermudians, we have a real vision for youth, family, and sports. The National Youth Plan will increase the number of youth apprenticeship and internship schemes. We will introduce the Youth Mentoring for Success Careers program. This will connect young people with mentors who can introduce them to jobs and, most importantly, opportunities. We will increase the number of college scholarships available. We will develop a new sentencing framework and reclassify certain kinds of drugs to make sure that our young people are not unfairly punished. We will provide returning college graduates with a red carpet treatment, which includes career counseling, internships, and indeed mentoring. This will help our returning college students access to job opportunities and career path planning. We will support the family by introducing shared parenting legislation, allowing physically challenged Bermudians to qualify for financial assistance, require able-bodied financial assistance clients to undertake a minimum of 10 hours of community service, giving them experience and connections to help bring them out of financial assistance and into the workforce. And we'll develop a new Equalities Act to ensure that all people in Bermuda are treated fairly and equally. On sports, we are putting the final finishing touches on the Aquatic Center and look forward to this investment attracting sports tourism and providing opportunities for our young people. We have done much at the National Sports Complex, which includes the hosting of this year's Carifta Games, international football and cricket matches, and much more. The fact remains that we have invested in our sporting facilities, which enables us to host international sporting events, which bring sports tourism revenue into Bermuda, and that's undeniable. In the next term, we will continue to invest in our sporting infrastructure to make sure that our athletes have the opportunities they deserve and indeed have earned to excel. Thank you very much.
What will the PLP do going forward? We will modernize the Orange Valley and Opportunity Workshop facilities. We know that's been a hot topic for several years. I'm here to tell you that in this next term, we will finally put that to rest. We will establish a national strategy on aging for our seniors. You will know that our senior population will double in the next 15 years. We will expand the Senior Citizen Awards and the activities during Senior Citizens Week. We will establish elder care homes in the community. That's with collaboration with our private sector partners. We will continue to reform our healthcare system to make it more accessible and affordable for all Bermudians. And I think we're very familiar with the National Health Plan and where we are with that. We've made tremendous strides, and I'll take this opportunity once more to thank the 72 people on the 6 task groups who have done a fantastic job over the past 12 months. We're going to consolidate public health insurance products like GHI and HIP, which will enhance efficiency and improve administration. Obesity. We will attack obesity until we can rest no more. Obesity, as we know, Bermudians, we are in large percentage proportions of obesity with all sectors of our community. Obesity gives you diseases, diabetes, hypertension. It causes heart problems. It causes us a lot of money, Bermuda. We will continue to beat the drum with regard to our healthcare habits, our eating habits, and bring this and keep it to the forefront. Bermuda has one of the largest amputation rates in the OECD. We must bring this number down. We have to bring it down. Now I'd like to finish on my favorite subject, which is future care. We will continue with future care. It gives me great honor to continue to push future care for our seniors, which was introduced, as you all know, by the late, great Nelson Baston. We've had the OBA cry down future care when Nelson Baston was the minister. When the Honorable Walter Woban was the Minister for Health, he was cried down by the opposition, relentlessly in the House of Assembly, week after week after week. MP Jackson, MP Gibbons in particular, continued to shout down and want to shut down future care, saying that it's unsustainable, it should be scrapped, it's unfair. Now we have the OD saying that it's the best thing since sliced bread, which is exactly what I've been saying since I've been minister. I'm glad to see now that they realize how good future is for our senior citizens, and we will continue with future care. It's great, fantastic benefit for our seniors, especially for those that are in financial difficulties.
The pursuit of and commitment to freedom, justice, and equality has been the hallmark of the Progressive Labour Party throughout our history. The PLP has fought for change and pushed our country forward. The Progressive Labour Party has always believed in steady progress for our people and change that moves us forward together. While much has been done, much remains to be done to expand fairness for all. To date, your PLP government has introduced fairness and equality to our municipal elections by expanding voters' rights, introduced one man, one vote, that vote of equal value. We've modernized the legal aid scheme, ensuring that lacking funds is no barrier to having legal representation. We've created the Witness Protection Unit to protect vulnerable witnesses. We've enacted the Jurors Amendment Act to increase the numbers of potential jurors for trials. We've implemented PACE. The next Progressive Labour Party government will end conscription, changing the policy that saw young men drafted into the Bermuda Regiment. This system will be replaced by a move towards a smaller, full-time, paid professional regiment. We'll also introduce new sentencing framework to reclassify sanctions related to different types of drugs. We shall implement a judicial complaints authority and establish a small claims court. We'll also enhance the Bermuda Police Service's Victim Liaison Officer Program. We will also move to change laws that see Bermudans imprisoned for civil debt. Now, more than ever, the governing of our country must be driven by our social conscience, compassion for the most vulnerable of our people, a vision that puts Bermudans first, and the team of experienced, talented, energetic, and hard-working public servants will stand strong with us as the PLP stands strong for Bermudians. Thank you very much.
Getting Bermudians back to work and keeping those Bermudians with jobs, in jobs, are the main priorities of this government. While others have beaten the drum of radical cuts and promoted the failed and discredited philosophy of austerity, the Progressive Labour Party has stood strong on the belief that investment in our people, investment in our infrastructure, and investment in our communities are the best ways for our country to move forward together. We are facing the worst global economic conditions since the Great Depression of the 1930s. And while Bermuda is truly another world, we have also been affected with many of our neighbors, friends, and family members struggling to find work and finding it tougher and tougher to provide for their families. We believe that by investing in our people, protecting social programs and jobs within the civil service from drastic and radical cuts, we have prevented this recession from being even worse. The PLP has introduced new economic empowerment zones in the East and West, implemented the payroll tax relief training scheme for apprentices, used the $1.15 million unemployment fund to retrain and reskill unemployed Bermudians, establish an unemployment register allowing government to track and assist Bermuda's unemployed, adjusted immigration policies to protect Bermudian jobs, established the National Training Board Skills Assessment Program, established the Hustle Truck Program to assist casual workers to become more skilled and active participants in the island workforce, created the Economic Roundtable to bring key stakeholders together to determine areas of job growth, started the Wood Shop Training Program, expanded educational opportunities for civil servants through the expansion of scholarships for mature students. A lot has been done, but as long as one qualified, capable, competent, and willing Bermudian is unemployed, our work remains unfinished. To get Bermudians back to work, we will continue to put measures in place to stimulate the economy, remove barriers to employment, increase opportunities for Bermudians, as well as retooling, retraining, and re-equipping our people with the skill sets needed to find and maintain employment. Moving forward together, the PLP will launch the One-Stop Career Center. The PLP will implement Jobs Corps, increase the lending capacity of the Bermuda Economic Development Corporation, give more Bermudians the opportunity to seek careers in the international businesses by expanding professional and continuing education opportunities at the Bermuda College. Develop a new business initiative through the Bermuda Economic Development Corporation. Improve regulations surrounding debt collection process. Our economic recovery plan is making progress. Our economic empowerment zones in North Hamilton and St. George have helped entrepreneurs create new businesses and help others businesses stay afloat. Times have changed and the challenges are different, but we have real, responsible solutions and we understand the problems faced by our people. I ask you to stand strong with us as the PLP is standing strong for Bermudians.
Our theme, Moving Bermuda Forward Together, is significant and the foundation of our belief. Jobs, jobs, jobs are our number one priority. And the government have a plan that will make this happen. Before I speak on this, I must declare my interests. I have family members, cousins, and friends who are without a job. So my drive to create opportunity is personal, and I do not apologize for it. The Bermuda economy grew from $3 billion to $6 billion from 1998 to 2008 under the Progressive Labour Party government. We did it once, and we can do it again by creating and fostering an environment that has market-driven policies combined with sound regulation and minimal government intervention. The Progressive Labour Party government has been working since mid-2011 to create an entity capable of increasing business for companies in the international business sector. The entity will be empowered to sustain the businesses that are here and to develop brand new businesses in areas. In particular, we will focus investment and competition within the key sectors of insurance, banking, fund management, wealth management, telecommunications, information technology, and legal services. What will success mean with BBDC? Success will mean increased GDP, increased jobs in the international sector, and increased jobs in all of the supporting sectors in Bermuda like retails, hotels, construction, transportation, and local insurance. Their increased economic activity will mean a significantly increased tax base and resulting revenues to the Bermuda government. That will increase the likelihood of a budget surplus and the ability to pay down national debt.